This is a list that I kind of came up with, not too far off the old Patron Warrior as far as deck-wise. The biggest thing is the addition of around, say, 5 minions. Shredder, Belcher, Boom, Grom. It's 5. Just 2 Shredders. No, you don't need a lot of minions as long as you can cycle through the deck and get the minion density, so I'm trying to do that. I haven't played Clicker Heroes in a little bit. Stopped that around like level 1000 or something.
Magni versus Uther. I will fight with honor for Cosmoda.
Wow, this is a good hand. Cookie Clicker, I played for 5 minutes. I mean, I played Mid-Range Pound yesterday, so... Do I have a Totem Shaman deck? I haven't played Totem Shaman in so long. At least it's been like 2 or 3 months.
Well met. Oh there.
A Dark Room? I don't think I've ever heard of that game.
Made with it.
Shields up. Red alert.
Kind of a interesting decision here whether to play Acolyte or Frothing. I don't think I'm going to be trading into the mini bot, so a Frothing would be a 2/4, not a 3/4.
So many choices to write. Speak to me.
It's basically like King's and True Silver here that allows him to one-shot my guy. This would be the better guy to get King's or True Silver down, because it cycles, but it's also a little bit better to mix in with Deathbite. But yeah, this is less painful for me than the Frothing getting True Silver here. Okay, look what I found. Acolyte number 2. If I can guarantee that this Patron isn't as let's see, my deck is less based on Patron than the old decks are. It's kind of risky though.
Maybe. No.
But it could also give me a free win somewhat. I don't know. Let's just play Acolyte.
Speak to me. strike. Back to work.
Paladin's a class
Strike.
without 1 damage hero power, so 3-1 here is still better. I think this is better, less weak to consecrate than, say, leaving up my armor smith, curling the blood mage there. I guess with the patron, if he got a blood mage, I would have been weak to consecrate. I was thinking as long as I no, it would have been good to play patron because I could trade for the blood mage. So yeah, it would have been good here. But if you got anything with 2 or more attack that I can't kill, then he gets a trade for my patron. Okay, so apparently Paladin can do 1 damage. Maybe not. Okay, I will still probably go ahead and play this attack first.
It's hammer time.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, I thought this might have been mid-range paladin. It is mid-range paladin, but he didn't have quartermaster, or he chose not to. Oh, it's a perfect draw. Gonna go ahead and patron up here. Don't think there's a need for a slam. Although, wait, slam is still good. I could. I'll have 4 patrons. So there's no way for him to clear than equality consecrate, but I can slam and gain and here, and I think that's worth it. With 4 patrons, there's no way for him to clear anyways, other than equality consecrate. Whereas I could attack that and say slam my patron, I would have had 5. Is that worth the 10 damage swing? Because I take 6, he takes 4 less. It's basically a 10 damage swing for 1 more patron. But, you know, it's not like an auto win, so maybe I should have. Because say he doesn't equality consecrate plays minions, I don't have any more whirlwinds in my hand, things like that to snowball. So he technically doesn't have to have equality consecrate, maybe. Not sure. Seems like I'd be super far ahead though, so.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, well that's kind of annoying because the 1/1s contest my guys. He doesn't have consecrate, but it's still a lot of pressure. This is 9 damage here. I need to do 10 more damage to win. This whirlwind's not going to be good here. I don't really need to kill these 1/1s for quartermaster, because if he's trading the 1/1s into 3/1s, it doesn't matter whether it's 3/3. Same for this. This guy mostly gets gimmicked down. I'm setting him for lethal with Grom, like this as well. So he's not dead here. Grom Cruels or Grom Whirlwind's 10 damage. Plus, assuming not much here. We'll see what happens with the boom bots. Looks like it's not really going to be lethal. I feel like I'm gonna go greedy with the Battle Rage, not go for one. This could very well be lethal here. Grom, Whirlwind, Execute, Attack. Grom, Whirlwind, Execute. Yeah, it's lethal. Oh no, I miscalculated. Okay, it worked out. I miscalculated the Boombot dying to Whirlwind. If the Boombot didn't die to Whirlwind, there'd be guaranteed lethal. Because I could trade the Dr. Boom and the Boombot for the little guy, and then I think no matter what, he would have died. Weapon plus Grom is 13. He had 14, so as long as Boombot hit for 1, yeah, I just miscalculated it. So.
Magni versus Uther. I will fight with honor for Cosmodon.
A lot of aggro decks could be why this. This deck is still really good. I mean, this is not the same deck at all, so it's kind of hard to say anything like that, but it's a completely different deck anyways. So it'll die anyways. I think I might as well kill this guy over the Armor Smith since... Yeah.
It's hammer time. Yeah.
I don't think I can get punished here. I don't think... Yeah, Coghammer is technically a punish, but that's a really big technicality because Coghammer is still awful here. Coghammer, trade the other one in, have a 1/1 with taunt left. In fact, Coghammer here is just about as bad as just attacking and making a hero power. So you get an extra you get an extra weapon, but that's about all.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, definitely gonna play Acolyte and not attack here. If he has Kings, then I can execute after.
Let me think.
Okay, not a bad turn for me. Gonna attack until 1/1 in case the Shredder has a taunt coming out of it. Three mana for 5/4 is not even close to bad. It's better than a 5/4 too because it grows. So Frothing is, with this type of deck with a lot of whirlwind effects, Frothing is still quite good as just a beatdown card. I don't know if it's called beatdown. It's pretty. It has 4 life for 3 mana, so it's also kind of like an anti-aggro card. It's pretty good all around. I feel like this is Secret Paladin. Okay, that's a good one. I don't have Grim Patron, huh?
Maybe.
So I can actually clear the board with Whirlwind and Slam and Armorsmith. Then against Mysterious Challenger, I can just attack, Slam, Execute. Or I could play Sludge Vulture here.
Maybe. No.
It's a bit weak to Kings.
I gotta move.
Also, another thing is with Battle Rage, you know, I think this gives me a better chance of getting a good Battle Rage because it's much easier to get a damaged minion. You know, when I clear his board for next turn, Armorsmith, I can dictate the combat. If Sludge Belcher, if he does play Challenger, I guess it's fine. I'm not too scared of Challenger since I can just roll in next turn. But this is much better against Kings, and it's still fine against Mysterious Challenger. I could just... Oh, wait, I used my Slam. That's not right. Oops. That's kind of weird, actually, against Mysterious Challenger. For some reason, I thought I had a better... I thought I would still have the Slam. If he does play Mysterious Challenger, I'm going to have to play something pretty creative. I probably should have attacked with the, damage my own Armorsmith then, because I would probably have to Battle Rage against Mysterious Challenger, and I can't really. Actually, I could attack. As good as Battle Rage is, 2 Battle Rages for 4 cards. I need the tempo more right now. This lines up pretty well. I don't anticipate having a hard Battle Rage next turn, so it'll be the same thing. If I do want to play Battle Rage over Dr. Boom.
Let me think. Let me think.
Carry like Mariah, thanks for resubbing. Welcome back to the StrifeCro. Crowfist. Glad I didn't double Battle Rage last turn. That would have been bad. Unfortunately, if I play Boom, he gets to trade Coghammer in and kill my Acolyte Armor Smith for free. I guess technically it's not free. Because it still takes 1 damage on... It's a breakpoint for execute. Balrage moves are pretty risky. I don't have War Song on my deck, so I can't afford to fall that far behind to draw cards for the Grim Patron. I won't be able to War Song Patron and clear everything like that. I have to fight honestly, kind of.
I wonder.
Got a 3 donation from Fluel11. I really enjoy your stream, learned a lot from you, and recently hit rank 2, so thank you. Keep up the good work. Thanks for a donation, Fluel. Also, I do need some power to fight against Tyrion if it comes out. Although, looking at what he's playing, there's been no secrets, and he's running Leper Gnome, Abusive. So, at this point, I'm 50-50 on whether he's even running secrets. And I don't think he's running Tyrion or Boom. I think it's caps out at 6, if not 4 mana, if he's not running Challenger or secrets. Could just be an Aggro Paladin. Double Cog Hammer. That's pretty good.
Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
It might have been better to double Enrage on 1 minion. I'm actually kind of scared of dying here. Because if he's running non-secrets, he should be having, like, Leroy and stuff. It's a little bit weak to Consecrate since he can attack this. Whereas if I doubled on 1, he just kills it with the Recruit. But I have 2 3/3s. Yeah, it's actually much better to... It's not much better, but it should be better to do it on 1. Because if I double did it on 1, I'd have a 7/1, but the 2 3/3s, so the Coghammer wouldn't have anything to attack either. Whereas right now, Coghammer is something to attack. So even against no Consecrate, this is not... Against Consecrate, this is clearly way worse. And against no Consecrate, it's not that much worse. This is still better if he doesn't have Consecrate, but it's not super noticeable, probably. Since this way, he can trade like this, but not with this. I don't expect him to King's that. Yeah, that'd be weird. I could just punch it with my Dr. Boom and still get the 7. Oh, silencing. Oh, okay. I was wondering if he silenced his own guy or something. Interesting. Okay. So... Okay, let's start by Whirlwinding and Battle Rage. I don't need to play this first. I have so many patrons after. I don't think it's worth it. I need to see what I draw. Nice. So... this goes into here.
Let me think. Well met. That was a mistake.
I didn't miss lethal.
That was a mistake. I wonder.
Because I only wasted 5 damage. Or even 3 damage. Trading with the this guy doesn't lose damage. So
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Magni versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin for Cosmodon.
unless I pick up another 2-drop, I probably can't coin out Armorsmith.
Greetings, traveler. Oh there.
Honor made to fit.
To my side.
Okay, this is still decent for me. I can at least get myself down to 29 for Battle Rage here, and then still kill this to play around Houndmaster. This does get my Armorsmith killed on board, but I do think it's better because it plays around Houndmaster.
Put this apple on your head.
Kind of have to make a decision whether to play Acolyte here.
Speak to me.
Big thing is I can still trade up against Shredder by interraging my Acolyte. If I didn't have the interrage, I think I'd likely have played the Shredder.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Put this apple on your head.
So I have to make a decision what I value more, the interrage or Whirlwind. Because they're the same thing almost. I think Whirlwind's better.
No. Bring the pain.
Actually, I don't know why I played the Shredder before trading. lost some information there. Like maybe a top deck Belcher, that definitely would have been better. I don't shield block in this deck, so I do need to watch for my life. I only have the Armor Smiths. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. If I had one more mana, I could act like double Whirlwind against. But yeah, okay, this is good.
I'll show them all. Let the pain speak to me.
I have to trade first because of the trap. I do want to save Execute for Dr. Boom. I could have executed and maybe a whole attack face of Shredder before the double Whirlwinds. And then, but I do want to save this Execute, that's why I did this. I don't care about card draw, let's just return this one to my hand. I'd rather have the taunt. Am I full? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am full, so before returning it to my hand, I should probably play something.
Maybe... No. I gotta move! Time for killing!
Oh well, I lost the card.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
The big thing here is I think I'd still rather do this than the other move. I could return the Acolyte to my hand, but Acolyte at this point when I have this many cards isn't as useful as having another taunt against Hunter. So I'd rather lose a card. But I should have, if I thought of the whole turn better, maybe I should have Battle Rage for one less card. That would have been the perfect play. If I'm not even sure if that's perfect play though, because I might have drawn something where I can play two things. Like say I got a Ghoul and something I could play. Like these I couldn't play, slam the... No, not really, that would be too weird. I guess I could slam the Boombot and then play the Ghoul or something, but... I couldn't do that before returning to my hand anyways. Because I can't lose my minion to Boombot. Okay, so... I think I just want to taunt up here. Actually, Patron plus School is good.
Maybe... No. A fight! Come! Everyone! Get in here! Cover! apologies. I gotta move.
Ghoul's still okay because it gets the taunt, but I miss the armor up, and I can save the taunt for after. Although I have 3 taunts, I guess it doesn't matter since missing armor up is almost the same anyways. I was thinking maybe saving Armorsmith for my Deathbite, but I don't really want to put Deathbite this turn. Also, because I was worried about Owl, but you know, owling Armorsmith is awkward because of a Belcher, so I might as well just owl the Belcher. That's why I think this is fine. That's good.
Strike. It's hammer time.
I think I might have lethal here.
Greetings, traveler. Well fought. I concede.
About equipping Deathbite for Rorax wanted the Whirlwind for next turn. Instead of Armorsmith and Frothing and Grom, so I was pretty safe from not dying. One of his cards was a Web Spinner card anyways.
Magni versus Alfurion. I must protect the wild. For Cosmodon!
I'm gonna mulligan Deathbite, keeping the Fire War Axe. I don't think you need that many weapons against Druid. And I'd rather have the Axe to deal with the Aspirant. I was almost thinking of keeping the Cruel, but I guess I didn't think about Leper Gnome. I kind of got lucky on the Armorsmith top deck anyways. This is kind of as good as Cruel, but I think this is better against Living Roots. I was thinking against Living Roots, Cruel isn't that good. It's really good against Leper Gnome though, so...
Pay attention, class.
I am ready to learn.
I'm ready to learn. Hammer time.
Alright, I'll probably save the Acolyte Whirlwind move for next turn together. I can even clear the board with
Elune, guide my land.
Inner Rage without attacking. Let's see. That's really expensive to use all my Whirlwind effects here, but I think it's worth it. Acolyte Whirlwind, Inner Rage this, attack this, which would clear the board. Let's start by Acolyte Whirlwinding and see what I get. I have a Belcher and then maybe Grim Patron Whirlwind on turn 6. Especially if I keep my Acolyte alive, then I can get an extra card as well from the Whirlwind. I'm gonna start at like 200 maybe rank. It's not bad actually, I can mill him out because Patron's really... My mana curve is such that I might be able to mill him out here.
Bring the pain.
Maybe I should have... Nah, that wouldn't have been good. Never mind. Because I could have attacked here, but more Whirlwind would have killed my own Belcher. And unless it's a 1 health minion, I don't get to kill the whole Strider. I'd rather not deal with Death Rattle. Because if it's not, then he can use Death Rattle to kill my taunt, the slime, and then get through the Fell Reaver. Now he has to have some cards. So he can get through it, Fell Reaver. It's gonna be pretty close. I'm gonna YOLO for the... Execute.
Bring the pain. I gotta move.
I didn't get to execute.
What to Where shall I strike?
Ah, it's off by 1.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Oh, nice, Force Nature. Okay, so I should be able to clear here. He's out of cards, so hopefully he can't kill me. Hope that's not a swipe. I didn't keep track of what he has. Nice. Wait, is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. I'll win the race. Actually, yeah, there's no way he wins this.
Magni versus Uther. I will fight with honor for Cosmodon.
I kind of would have considered keeping both 3-drops if I didn't have Armor Smith. That I can coin out a 3-drop and then play another 3-drop on turn 3. But with the Armor Smith, I don't see a big incentive to coin out a 3-drop, so I can just do 2 into 3. I'd save the Acolyte because I think it's a better 3-drop. And then, I mean, against Palin, it's a better 3-drop. And I just wanted to get some other stuff.
I'll never tell.
I can just curve out 2, 3, 4. I definitely want to kill Secret Keeper especially if it doesn't even cost me anything for my curve. Like, I still curve out.
Shields off. Red alert.
Honor, made to fit.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, you have to beat control in other ways. Fight more for board. It's definitely weaker against control. Like, it's... Yeah, definitely. That's a good thing. I mean, it's weaker in the sense that you don't have to worry about OTK, but you do have Grom and Shredders and stuff, which are decent, but I like the new Patron as far as, you know, for the game of Hearthstone. It's not as toxic. Not even close to the old Patron. Because control decks, you can actually fight Patron pretty well. In fact, a lot of control decks, because you're so interactive on board, like you have to play minions to win the game, they actually have the tools. Like, it opens up other control decks. Before, the only control decks people played are basically Control Warrior, because you can armor up, maybe something like Ice Block. Like Control Priest, things like that had never had a chance against Patron. If the Patron player was playing good, just because you could always just die in one shot, and Priest doesn't put on enough pressure against the old Patron to kill to kill you before you OTK them, so... Might just yellow this. If it's Avenge, even if it's Redemption... Okay, I'm almost certainly going to lose my patrons playing like this, but I need to get far ahead on board tempo-wise. Even if, like, all my other moves still lose the Mysterious Challenger next turn. Glad I wasn't Repentance.
Job's done. Get down! Everyone, get in here! Let me think.
Does that mean he doesn't have Mysterious Challenger? I guess it could mean he still does. Patrons take a while to take over the game now. Like, there's not a threat of War Song. So, he might just play Challenger and race me. Nothing. Interesting. That's not good for him.
So many choices.
If he kings this, although he doesn't have kings, but let's say he top decks it 8-6 after trading here, it'd be 3. Yeah, it's fine. There's no reason to risk attacking the Shredder, especially if something comes out that's like a 3-3. It doesn't. I don't even get multiple patrons from this. If he plays Dr. Boom, it's really good to do this because lines up perfectly against the Boom bots. But I don't have a lot of armor. I might just lose on damage. Patrons will take a while to take over the game here. I need my support spells. The 2 Shredders in my hand aren't so good right now. Oh, that's interesting. I could take out Dr. Boom. Balrage first.
Maybe... No, 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 no.
That worked out.
I wonder.
Some of these turns I have a hard time talking through, like, I know I try to explain usually, but Patron, there's so many options in these turns I just have to really concentrate and think. I was thinking of, like, the Cruel Taskmaster move. I decided to do this because... What? Oh, he wants to just have the weapon, and he doesn't want to give me 1/1s. I feel bad for him. That has to hurt to make that kind of move. Alright, I have 15 damage, 16-7. I have lethal. That would be cool to hit rank 1 with Patron, this new Patron. I need the removal. I don't like Acolyte against Mage. I need answers for Mana Worm and Sorcerer Apprentice Flamewaker.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. It's hammer time.
It's kind of weird. I won't be able to play Shredder, but maybe not. We'll see. I'll probably just play Shredder. He didn't even play anything, so it's more unlikely. Okay, this is better. I was thinking if he doesn't play anything, it's unlikely to be Tempo Mage, and even if it is, I can just kill my own Shredder.
Hey, speak to me.
Because there wasn't a second thing to attack, so... If it's Freeze Mage, I wonder how I play. Looking at this deck, it's better, like, Warsong is bad against Freeze Mage. It's better to not have Warsong against Freeze Mage, but I don't have Shield Block either, and that's really good against Freeze Mage, so I'm not sure if this is better than the old Patron, if it is Freeze Mage. Should play much in the same way, at least for my style. Even before I used to play Frothing on 3, I just pressured Freeze Mages. I didn't really try to OTK them to begin with, so maybe watch the card draw is something to consider against Freeze Mage.
Bring the pain.
Oftentimes you don't want to Battle Rage for too many cards. You basically want to keep your card draw equal to them, and probably save Executes for Archmage and Alex instead of executing Doomsayers. And then another thing is you want to set up a double Armorsmith turn or pressure them, like probably one or the other, kind of, or maybe even do both. I don't know. This isn't like Fatigue versus Fatigue where you don't want to draw at all. I mean, he's definitely cycling a lot of himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I play this, I'll be at 8. I can lose a card if he pings and Frostbolts. That's not really worth playing around. I do need to play Deathbite next turn.
Bring the pain. Hammer time.
I still get more armor. Not really more armor. If I play Armor Smith, he Flame Strikes, I get 3 armor, but I miss the armor up. And also, you know, I might want to combo it later with double Armor Smith plus the Whirlwind effects. So yeah, I think I'm going to save it. Still same situation last turn. I don't really mill. I want to see pings and then frostbolts or something. Actually, to be fair, like milling, it's not important for my deck. Like I'm not reliant on any one card at this point.
What to do? What to do?
I'm just more like a mid-range deck, kind of like a druid or something. Yeah, I don't have Emperor. It's not that much of a combo deck anymore. 16 to 18 cards. We can afford to cycle a tiny bit, not much though. I could Battle Rage for 1. As long I couldn't do it last turn because it would cost me an armor up. So it's gonna be at 1 less card now. I do want to play Boom.
So many choices.
Kind of scared of playing Boom though. This Armor Smith Mad Scientist is real annoying.
I gotta move.
Made to fit.
Just so I get some armor against Flame Strike. Well, we're doing nice, pressuring him while armoring up. It's a 2-pronged attack.
The end is coming. The end is coming.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna let it go.
We hunger for vengeance. So many choices.
Hard decision, actually. I could probably kill it with a whirlwind, attack, execute one, attack the other, and then slam. That's probably worth it.
Maybe... No.
I forget, I don't know. That's too complicated. I wasn't sure if I had enough armor to Battle Rage this turn, or mana to Battle Rage for one before doing my move.
I bring life.
Maybe... No. I gotta move! The fight calls me!
He still has Flame Strike, but I guess Enrage wasn't that useful to begin with to save. I saved the Slam because I wanted a way to deal with Archmage. I might have to Slam plus use the Death Bite. That's why I didn't swing either. Right now I don't have the second Execute. I kind of got tempted to Battle Rage this turn because I was digging for my second Execute. I used one on the Doomsayer. I know I said I wasn't, but it was kind of too easy to kill, so I was kind of desperate. I kind of just went for it. Try to save my guy, but now we'll see what happens. Looks like I don't have to worry about drawing cards. I can even use my second Battle Rage here. Let's see. For him, he has 9. This will be 8, 7, 6. Around 5 cards. I could go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could go Battle Rage here. Oh, wait. Didn't even realize I had this.
Honor made to fit.
It's hammer time! I gotta move! Everyone! Get in here! Everyone! Get in here! Everyone! Get in here!
Maybe I should have played the Shredder first. I don't know why I didn't. His 6 for 6, and the thing is, I can be a little bit ahead of him even, because my hero power is better than his in the Fatigue War, so that's not a big deal even. And plus I'm way far ahead in life. Plus his ice blocks are dead cards once it gets to Fatigue. I can still Slam Braum, I can use Inner Rage for Grim Patron here.
A fight calls me! Everyone! Get in here!
Yeah, okay, I think I won. He doesn't have any Doomsayers either. He's actually trying to control me now. But, you know, since I was careful not to overdraw myself more than him, he's not really going to win the fatigue control game. As long as I do pick up my execute eventually. I have one more execute for his Archmage. Right now I could actually Grom into Archmage. As long as it doesn't say Archmage plus Mirror Image or something. It's not very likely in Freeze Mage. I guess he has another big minion Emperor, so technically I can lose the game to Emperor. As long as I just execute Archmage and then kill Emperor somehow, maybe with Grom. It's more likely I lose to Archmage than to Fatigue, so I'm gonna cycle for Execute.
Excuse me.
I was thinking this is unvulnerable. I mean, it's whatever, right? As long as I... My last card's Execute, so it's fine. I have Cruel Execute to kill Archmage. He doesn't really have enough damage to win. He's already used all his burn. He has, I guess he has Ice Lances and 2 Fireballs. So his hand right now is Fireball, Fireball, Ice Lance, Archmage, and Ice Block. I think there's 2 more cards. Arcane Intellect. Acolyte of Pain, if he's running. So those are his last cards. I don't, there's no way he's winning. Unless he has like a curveball here. He does force us into Fatigue though. I'm probably gonna stay with the Cruel since it doesn't do much anyways.
I'm almost out of cards.
So we're fatiguing around the same time. Unless he has more minions. I forgot power blast. I maybe should have saved Grom because I could Grom and kill him through block on the last hit. I did 4 damage with Grom only instead of 10. I thought Grom wasn't going to be killed for some reason.
I wonder. Time runs out on me. to
You
do?
require my assistance?
So Ice Block, 2 Fireballs, last card. I'm not sure what it is. I hope I don't lose. I don't think so. I kind of wish that I didn't, cycle. I was kind of scared. Okay, that's what I thought. I was kind of scared I wouldn't have execute in time. I guess it doesn't really matter going to fatigue. Like, even if I did cycle, I'd still win the fatigue. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, be right back. Okay.
Magni versus Garrosh. Victory or death for Cosmodan!
This will certainly be interesting. I'm basically gonna play this like a tempo deck against Warrior, Control Warriors. I have extra minions compared to the old Patron. I don't really think it's bad thing. Old Controller is a hard matchup anyways to OTK, just because Justicar and going for like 60 life or something. So a lot of times he'll played tempo anyways.
Made to fit.
I'm really glad I played this, because now I can get myself below 29 instead of armoring up for this Battle Rage as well. If I start armoring up, I'd probably never catch up. He would never do enough damage for me to Battle Rage this game until it's too late. Like, until I start losing by like turn 10 or something. But now I got myself down to 29. Because I'm assuming I'm the beatdown role, so it's unlikely that he does too much damage to me. Almost tempted to interrage that. I would get in 4 extra damage, not worth it. I think I'm gonna be saving my patrons with the Battle Rage here. Because it's too risky to patron double interrage into Brawl right now. If he brawls, then uses his last weapon, his weapon charge, kill whatever survives the brawl, he clears the whole board. I pretty much lose the game like that, because then I don't get to cycle interrages. I can effectively use interrage as a cycle right now. Okay, I'm going for it. It's too good. Even against Brawl, I have 2 minions surviving. I should be able to get like a kind of a mini Battle Rage maybe against Brawl. Just because that Azure Drake, I can't kill the Azure Drake easily without the Swirlwind effect too. So it's too good. And even against Brawl, since I have a Shredder and he doesn't have the weapon anymore, it's a much different situation than last turn. Alright, it's time. What can I get? Nah, this doesn't matter. I should play Frothing. The only thing I could get is... I only have 5 mana after Battle Rage. I guess I could get a Sludge Belcher, but is that even better? Not like... I guess this might be better. If I slam... I think I have too many minions. If I slam, I have...
So many choices.
That's okay, I should slam. Basically, it's the consideration of Geddon. I'm okay against Geddon. He can't really Geddon here. I have a worse Frothing, so there's almost no way he can get away with Geddening. It's better not to slam against Geddon because I fill up my board too much. I only get 1 patron instead of 2. I don't have room, but I don't really have to worry about Geddon right now because of the Frothing. I think he's dead if he plays Geddon. It's crazy.
I wonder.
Not that Ghoul's bad, but it's a little bit better against Brawl, I think, because I get to cycle the slam, so...